What is up, Finn fans? So, I'm making this quick video. Just literally got done watching the Adam Gase press conference. So he talked about a few things that I want to talk to you guys about, but I want to get this out to you as soon as possible so you guys hear it first, I guess. So that's why it's one of these videos with no intro, with no comment of the day, with no end card. But I will still be doing comment of the day. That'll be for the picks video, so don't you worry, that'll still be happening. But I just wanted to get this out to you right quick. So they asked him about Reshad Jones. Everyone wants to know about Reshad Jones. He took himself out of the game. At first it was, is he healthy? What happened? Then it was, did he quit on the team? What happened? So this is what he said. He said that he didn't know of him being unhappy because he is dealing with the offense and the head coaching, and there was a whole Burke and Reshad Jones thing. A lot of you guys, a lot of the subs who were at the game were telling me that at some points Matt Burke and Reshad Jones were fighting on the sideline, which is giving me the idea that he's pissed off. Because then there's also a lot of people saying that they want Mika Fitzpatrick to play more, which I'm 100% behind. Mika should be playing more. So they were taking Reshad and they were taking McDonald out and subbing in Mika, because there was at some points during the game, at the beginning of the game yesterday, that McDonald was on the sideline and Mika was in. So why not get your best safety / corner on the field? Because in the slot corner, he was lighting it up. Like this dude, I think quarterbacks have like the worst rating against Mika. So why not get him out there? So supposedly Reshad Jones was getting pissed that he was getting taken out of the game for Mika Fitzpatrick. So essentially was just like, fuck it. Keep him in. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. So that was the rumor. That was the rumor that was going around, that he took himself out because he was pissed. Adam Gase says last night he didn't call up Reshad Jones. Essentially last night, Gase was in his office doing his normal things after a game, win, loss, whatever. Reshad Jones came up. They had a full-blown conversation, and he said that him and Reshad Jones are on the same page. He knows what happened. He knows what's going on with Reshad, and he's going to take care of it. He said that Reshad Jones is playing on Sunday against the Packers, so no cutting, no nothing of that nature. But he said he knows what's going on, and he's going to take care of it. There's some other things he needs to do, but he said he talked to Reshad. They're on the same page. And then he was asked about, well, is Reshad Jones there today? Because they were asking him, what's going on with Reshad? And then what's going on with the team? Are they practicing today? And today they were lifting. Reshad Jones was there today lifting. Then they asked Gase, well, is Reshad Jones going to apologize to the rest of the team? He says, it's not up to me. We haven't gotten that far yet. So as of right now, what I'm getting is something happened between Burke and Reshad Jones. Something happened where Reshad Jones was very unhappy with what the hell was going on. Adam Gase said in his press conference, the defense gave up over 1,000 yards in 3 games. Something needed to change. Some guys weren't competing. Some guys weren't doing their thing. So we're not going to keep the status quo if the defense is playing like shit. So some things had to change. And that was one of the things that had to change. Then we need to get Mika in there more. We need to have him on the field more. He's playing great. Him and Xavier Howard together are playing great. We need them on the field. So if you notice, it kind of worked, even though a lot of you guys are like, I noticed this too, in the comment section, a lot of you guys are like, we beat the Jets. It was the Jets. Don't get all high and mighty. You beat the Jets. A win is a win. If we would have lost to the Jets, you guys would have been like, see, we suck. We lost to the Jets. But then we beat the Jets, and you're like, it still don't matter. Like, come on, guys. It's a friggin' win. And we didn't just win. We got 4 interceptions and 4 sacks. Like, I went off a little tangent. So essentially, what's going on with Reshad right now is it's internal. Gase talked to Reshad. Reshad actually went up to see Gase, which I'm very happy about. He made a point to be like, hey, let me talk to you. Let me just tell you what's going on so you're not in the dark. The one thing I will say is I know Adam Gase, when it comes to play calling, he's a friggin' moron. There's some play calls yesterday that I was just like, I'm done. Not with him as a head coach, but with him. I'm done. But watching him in these press conferences and watching him and all this shit, I like him as a head coach because they were asking him questions and he was just like, seriously, like, seriously, like, all right, yeah, I answered that question. Or one guy was like, why'd you want to, now you're saying you want to keep it internal. Why'd you bring it up? Why'd you bring it up yesterday? And he was like, because you asked me. He goes, well, then why didn't you say keeping it internal yesterday? And Adam Gase is looking at this dude like, what does that even matter? Like, you asked me a question, I answered your question, essentially saying he took himself out. Adam Gase said to the dude, like, do you want me to lie to you and tell you he's injured and we're thinking about putting him on IR? And the guy was like, no, but why didn't you just say we're keeping it internal? He was like, because you asked me a question and I answered your question. I like Adam Gase. As a head coach, I like Adam Gase. His play calling is very bad. I think he needs to either hand it off or he needs to get his head out of his ass and stop trying to trick himself, in turn tricking other people. But the whole Reshad Jones situation, as of right now, it's being handled internally. Like I've said, it is. He talked to him. I like the fact that Reshad Jones came to Gase and was like, let's talk so we can situate this, because Reshad Jones needs to be on the field. If you're going to take anyone out, it needs to be McDonald. If you're going to put Mika in, take McDonald out and keep Reshad Jones there, because McDonald is playing great. McDonald is having a career year this year, but it's just, between the two, Reshad is better. Don't take Reshad Jones out. But that's what I know so far. It's going to keep it internal. They asked him, is there going to be any discipline for what he did? He said, we don't know yet. But again, that's going to be something that they're going to decide internally and all that stuff. Asked about Ryan Tannehill, he said, no, on Wednesday, I need to see him throw. He's not playing, guys. Ryan Tannehill's not playing on Sunday. That's another thing a lot of you guys are commenting about, because I didn't like the way Brock Osweiler was playing yesterday. And a lot of you guys were like, Tannehill sucks more, this, and that. Guys, look, when it comes, my point of view on Tannehill, I don't think he'll get us anywhere we need to be. He won't win us the Super Bowl. He might win us a playoff game, but that's if everything around him is, clicking. But you guys need to take your hatred blinders off. Don't say he has no pocket presence. Don't say he doesn't scramble. Don't say he doesn't do things that he does. I've heard people say, if with the third and 6 or 3rd and 7 play where Osweiler didn't get the first, I had people telling me that Tannehill would have got sacked. He wouldn't have ran. He wouldn't have scrambled for anything. Go watch the San Diego Chargers game in 2016 where he took a fucking destroying hit and threw a 50-yard dot touchdown to Kenny Stills. Or one where he would have got sacked, rolled out of the sack, and ran for 15 yards. Like, guys, I get it. You're all done with Tannehill. I'm kind of done with Tannehill. I want Teddy Bridgewater in there. I want to draft a quarterback. But give the dude credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Tannehill, he's most likely not playing on Sunday against the Packers. He'll probably play after the bye against the Colts, so he'll get his rest. So don't expect that, but Gase said his whole thing about, we'll see what he does on Wednesday when it comes to throwing. So we'll see how that goes. With the whole Kenyon Drake not getting as many carries as Frank Gore, they got the same snap count. I think Gore had 29, Kenyon Drake had 28. But we're so thin at wide receiver and we're so banged up at wide receiver. He was playing a lot of wide receiver. But I do agree, a lot of you guys are commenting, why not have a dual back set? Why not have Gore and Drake in the backfield? Wholeheartedly agree with you guys. They need to utilize Drake more. But Gase was also saying in his press conference, there was plays that were made for Drake, and there was plays where we wanted to get Drake's carries, and the Jets defense just shut it down. You guys got to also understand, this Jets defense isn't shitty. Their team sucks on offense. They're losing because of their offense. Their defense is pretty good. It's nothing to scoff at. So I'm not saying we should have scored more, or not saying, we should have lost or anything like that, but it is what it is. So that's what I just wanted to tell you guys about that. The one thing I do want to say is, I know before I was like, a lot of you guys are saying this, and I love all your guys' comments. Whether you're bashing, whether you have a complete and utter 180-degree thought and idea that I do, or philosophy that I do, I love love you guys commenting, and I love having conversation with you guys, because there's a bunch of you guys that have different ideas and different mindsets than me that make me think and make me not change my mind, but I'm like, you're right. You have a valid point. So don't think by me before saying like, a lot of you guys are saying this and that I hate it. Like, keep commenting, comment below. I love talking to you guys. I love all my subscribers. I love all you guys commenting. You guys are seriously the best. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think about Reshad Jones, what's going on, all the stuff we've learned from Adam Gase, Ryan Tannehill. Let me know what you guys think. You know, when he is healthy, you know, are you guys happier with him? Or you want to stick with Brock? Do you want to go with David Fales? Let me know below. I love having a conversation with you guys. The whole Frank Gore, Kenyon Drake thing. Do you think the reason why it's so lopsided is because Drake is more of a dancer and then bursts the big ones, and Gore is constantly getting yardage? Is it the offensive line? Comment below. Let me know all these things. Wednesday is the picks video with my dad. That one I'm going to have a few cool like images and stuff. I had a bunch of you guys that were at the game, so you guys sent me some footage and stuff. So I'm going to put that in that video. But other than that, sorry this video is there's no edits. There's no all that stuff. I'm trying to get this out quick for you because I just heard it, and I think this is huge news, especially about Reshad Jones. So yeah, like usual, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit that thumbs up. Love all of you guys. I love commenting and talking to all you guys. Just so you know, if I comment, it's hard to talk to you guys because if I comment and you read it, it might sound or come off like angrily. I'm not. I'm just having a full-blown fun conversation with you guys. Like I said, I love talking to you guys. I love interacting with you guys. Even if you hate the Dolphins, bash the Dolphins, keep commenting. I love talking to you guys. But other than that, I will see you guys on Wednesday with my picks and with some cool clips and stuff from the game. But like usual, stay classy. Fans up.